Hi boys and girls, it's me, Miss Danielle at the Grand Ledge Area District Library. I hope all of you are doing really well. Today we're going to talk about an interesting topic called resourcefulness, and you might not know what that means, but it's basically when you take something old and you turn it into something new, or you have a different idea of a way to use something that's not normal. So today we're going to read 3 books, and you are going to have so much fun learning about resourcefulness. Joseph Had a Little Overcoat by Sims Tabak. Published by Penguin Group. Joseph had a little overcoat. It was old and worn. So he made a jacket out of it and went to the fair. Joseph had a little jacket. It got old and worn. So he made a vest out of it and danced at his nephew's wedding. Joseph had a little vest. It got old and worn. So he made a scarf out of it and sang in the men's chorus. Joseph had a little scarf. It got old and worn. So he made a necktie out of it and went to visit his married sister in the city. Joseph had a little necktie. It got old and worn. So he made a handkerchief out of it and drank a glass of hot tea with lemon. Joseph had a little handkerchief. It got old and worn. So he made a button out of it and used it to fasten his suspenders. Joseph had a little button, but one day he lost it. Now he had nothing. So Joseph made a book about it, which shows you can always make something out of nothing. The end. I found Joseph's button. It's right here. Can you see it? Buttons can be cool. It can be used to fasten suspenders like Joseph or button a coat. Sometimes we collect them just for fun. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to learn a really fun song. Just like Joseph in the book danced at his sister's wedding, we're going to do a fun song where we get to dance too. It's called Comfy Shoes, and it's sung to the tune of This Old Man. It goes like this. Here's one foot, here are two, both are wearing comfy shoes. So I jump up, turn around, dance across the floor. That's what comfy shoes are for. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it together. Here's one foot, here are two, both are wearing comfy shoes. So I jump up, turn around, dance across the floor. That's what comfy shoes are for. Good job, boys and girls. Thanks for dancing with me. Okay, boys and girls, our second book is called Junkyard by Mike Austin. Published by Beached Lane Books. A yard full of junk, piles of junk, junk as far as the eye can see, not even room for one little tree. It's time to clean up, to make something new. The munching machines know just what to do. They munch rusty school buses, cars and old planes, tugboats and sailboats and anchors and chains. They chew broken bed frames, worn out rubber tires, leaky bathtubs, smelly toilets, and miles of tangled wires. They crunch boxcars, jelly jars, crooked airplane wings, and 5 dirty dump trucks filled with curly metal springs. They chomp messy mounds of shopping carts, picture frames and bicycles, broken chairs, table lamps, and squeaky, rusty tricycles. They slurp truckloads of stinky fish oil, barrels of stinky paste, a swimming pool of glappity glue, and tubs of toxic waste. Then they sweep the yard clean from the front to the back until all that remains is one little stack of bubblegum wrappers and a toy train track. Hooray! All clean! It's time for something new. The munching machines know just what to do. They dig hundreds of holes for hundreds of trees, and they sow hundreds of flowers for hungry honeybees. They build a playground full of slippy slides and swings and tree forts, a sandy beach for volleyball, a soccer field, and tennis courts. They dig a lake for splashing and swimming and boating, and meandering river for fishing and floating. They pile dirt high to make mountains for hiking and a long winding trail for running and biking. They plant a big garden full of corn and tomatoes, broccoli, carrots, peas, and potatoes. They blow up balloons and mail invitations. Almost done, they say. Hooray! Only one thing left to do. Ready, get set, play! The end. Sometimes, like in our last book, we learn about how you can take something that's old and turn it into something new or have a new idea. This book is going to show us how things used to be versus how they are now. It's called Now, Then, and Now. Written by Tracy Sato, and it's published by Pearson books. It's a very large book, isn't it? Okay. Do you know what this little girl is doing? She's playing with a car, right? And now look on this side, the little girl's playing with a remote controlled car. Have you ever seen one of those? This is then, and this is now. Ooh, let's see. That looks like an old Lincoln log set. I played with those when I was a kid. Have you? On this side, we've got these really fun Connect Snap It blocks. Those are also fun, right? Always coming up with something new. Ooh, a fun game of hopscotch. That's always fun at recess time. Now over here we have a new fancy jungle gym. That's also fun, isn't it? That looks like something you'd find at a park. Ooh, this is what an old schoolhouse used to look like. You had one teacher for many, many grades, and it looks like she's writing something on a chalkboard with chalk. And over here, this is what a school might look like today. Looks like each grade has its own teacher, and they're listening to a book on CD. Well, that's fun. Let's see, what is this boy doing? Writing a letter. Have you ever done that before? Written a letter to someone? Perhaps a pen pal or a friend? Well, now, a lot of people send an email. Have you done that? That's also fun. Then and now. Okay, ooh, how people get from one place to another. They used to go by horse and carriage a long time ago. And now what do we do? Well, this boy's holding a stop sign for the cars. Now we travel in cars and there's a bus. You might go to school on a bus. Do you know what this is? This lady is using an old-fashioned telephone. That is very different looking, isn't it? Now, today we use these cell phones. They're a lot smaller and we can take them anywhere we want to go. What is this guy doing? He is washing his clothes with a washboard and soap. And then you hang them to dry on a clothesline. That work takes hours. Today, we have a washing machine and a dryer that does it for us. We just put it in and walk away. Ooh, does anyone know what this is? It's an old record player. Have you ever seen a record? This lady's holding a record and she's gonna put that on and music's gonna come out. Now we have iPods and iPhones and it looks like he's using an MP3 player there. That's fun, and headphones. So you can take your songs wherever you wanna go, just like the phone. Okay, let's see, what is this guy doing? He's reading a newspaper. That's one way to get news. And now we have other ways, like we can go on our laptops and we can go online and see the news that way. Or we can watch a television for our news. This was entertainment for the family. They listened to radio programs. And now most families have a television set to watch their entertainment on at night. Then was very fun, and now is also fun. So it's not a right or wrong thing, it's just what do you prefer? I like both. Sometimes I like the washing machine idea though better than the washboard. What do you think? We'll see you next time. Thanks for visiting.